Oh, honey, we turned on the projector. Look at that. We got some like real wind effects. Oh, we're doing something interesting. We're doing something different. Did we accidentally open up another portal? Well, hello and welcome to Hello, I Am Clutch, where I am here today in Kansas City, Kansas to go to Atlas9. Now, if you've never heard of Atlas9 before, that makes sense. This is actually relatively new, just a few months old. And this is a very cool, immersive and interactive, narrative-driven art experience. Now, I've never been here before, but I love these kind of things. If you know me, I have all the Meow Wolves on the channel, love a place like that, and apparently this is very similar to that, but its own special kind of flavor because it's not Meow Wolf, it's its own special thing. From my understanding, I'm going in relatively blind, that this kind of starts as like a 90s movie theater that then goes off the rails from there. So I think there's like interactive elements, I think there's some like actual live performances stuff, I think there's like a pizza place inside, maybe even a speakeasy. There's like, I think just lots of weird, unique, fun stuff to find, and I think there's a little bit of story that you can kind of engage with as well. So I'm discovering it today. I'm excited to take you along with me in this video, so please follow me. So look at the size of this building. This is an incredible building. Like, I believe the whole experience was like, the building was made for this experience. Like, it feels like this is a new section over here. But I'm really excited because I love any new interactive and immersive art experience like this. Again, love all the Meow Wolves. I went to one of the other worlds before. That is a cool place. This, I'm very excited to go inside and see what all is gonna happen. Because like, it's a fun narrative thing. It says active containment zone, enter. Let's see what we have inside here. Oh, it's a heavy door. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's immediately just amazing, bonkers, ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Again, it starts like a movie theater, but it is not, and it becomes its own weird, special thing. This is something special. So we just got our tickets. It's about $45 per person to get in here, a big interactive thing. So I got a whole spiel about how this worked. So basically, this is a theater from 1995, and yesterday they were trying to use a new sort of special projector called like the Hollow Projector or something like that. I don't remember exactly what they called it, but basically it exploded. And now there's all these movies out here, all these posters, and what has happened is now all these movies have become interdimensionally integrated into this world. So now we are going to walk through all these different movies. It's apparently the main thing that we're gonna have happen. So right now we get like this RFID wristband. So we are now secret agents to kind of figure out what is going on, what is happening here as we interact with it. It is really kind of cool, just the idea of all that. Again, this is definitely very different than a Meow Wolf in terms of its base premise. But I guess we start with first, we're gonna be going in for a little orientation movie that's like 5 to 10 minutes to get you started. I do know they also have, again, that pizza place that I was talking about before. You can just go right to that, that's out here, called Splice Brothers. I think you can just come in here and get pizza if you want, but I think we'll probably take a little tour of that a little bit later because it looks like, kind of like a Pizza Hut bar from back in the day. It looks awesome. Anyway, this whole main section is so cool. There's this really awesome van in here. Hey look, there's my wife hiding in the van. And there's just so much interactiveness to see. So let's see what we got. This is called the Vera, the Vehicular Energy Regulation Apparatus. And you can just walk right in there and see what's going on. You can get up at the front. You can do that. There's like buttons to push. Oh, you can actually control some of this stuff. Yeah, the kids are excited. There's stuff here, like a phone to interact with. This is a very long shot. Like, let's see. Can we hear? I can. I'm scared to dial some of the numbers. So in the back of the van here, there's like some cool stuff like you can interact with. So like, here, go ahead, wife, do the scanning. So you scan it, and then it activates, and then stuff happens on the screen for you to go through and look at. And like, there's cool like old machinery back here. And again, we haven't even started the real experience yet. This is really cool. So as I mentioned, you have to assemble at the start for an orientation. We are part of the Facade, the field agency for the control of aberrations and divergent energies. Facade, great acronym. So as we're waiting, they do have live performers out here. Again, I think there's a lot of interactiveness with that. So interesting stuff is happening out here. Entering for orientation, and we're facing this TV on the wall. I'm not gonna show the whole orientation video because I'm gonna be at a weird angle here. It looks like it's really like a 90s movie theater with the carpet. It smells, they got popcorn going very well. There's this old agent brief to kind of explain like, you're the agent, you can like use your RFID thing to phase in and learn stuff, track your progress. and solve the mystery. So again, there's a whole bunch of story. I usually, when I go in these experiences, just kind of take it in organically. So you're coming along with me for this first journey. All right, as we come in, got a free arcade over here, actual concessions over here. And then they're also taking us now to this next thing. After a little orientation, just to tell you how you boop everything. It looks like we're coming up to here. Coming up to the boop station. Go ahead, wife, and do the boop. Ooh, welcome to the cinemorphic energy scanner. Very good, yes. Well, so I guess it's gonna scan you, and then I think it uses that image to like interact with stuff. You gotta answer some questions, and then you confirm. Oh, okay, and then scan. It'll scan your face. There you go. Whoa. Well, now you're part of the system. So after doing that little scanning thing where it scans your face, which I think it'll use it for something, you just go. You can go wherever you want. You can see that, like, here's Mossman, the legend of the hidden secret. I think you can just go any way you want. You can go into any theater and see what happens. So where shall we start? To Sapphire, Theater 1. Let's see. Again, I have no idea exactly where. Oh, we have a scanning thing first. Oh, this is a checkpoint. Checkpoint. Let's check that point. And I guess it explains some things here on the investigation-y. It's a lot of reading. Again, going through this all with you might take forever, so we're just gonna kind of show you. This is a visual medium. Ooh, yes, that's what I expected. Here we go. Oh, it's like we're in a jazz club. Oh, that's great. Oh, so many mirrors. Brothers, many brothers have come to Atlas9 with me. My brothers have guided me over here to just something random, not even a theater. Look at that, we're just like in the back room of something. It's like the theaters all merged and such. And we got interactive. What do we got here? Oh, obviously we got a goopy meat monster. I'm thinking it's a meat monster.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I love this. So yeah, this is very like a Meow Wolf, very interactive. So I think it's a place where like you pull on everything and you'll find stuff inside. Sometimes it'll be very normal. I think most stuff, yeah, kind of bolted down, but some stuff is interactive. Like look everywhere. What's in the sink? More brain meat monsters in the sink. Anything in the microwave? Nothing. Oh, yep, more meat monsters in the microwave. Well, looks like we're kind of thirsty here. Maybe we can get a drink. Oh my God, it's an actual door. All right, we're not gonna go in that door quite yet because people were scaring us when they came there. Here's the garbage. I think that's real garbage. This is great. This actually feels very much like the Meow Wolf in Houston radio tape, which was based on a radio station situation. This is great. There's like, it's just, the way they've made this environment feel like it is an actual old like 1995 building is awesome. Here we got an interface. Let's see what happens when we interface. Phase it. Okay. Yeah. So when they scan your face, I will preface.
God, so cute.
They use your face. I guess they had a little disclaimer like they use AI to put your face on top of stuff. I don't know how much AI is used in this place, but that is part of it, just to give that little disclaimer there. But when you scan, then you can like look at things, I guess. Oh, you got to use the actual buttons to like then. Oh, yeah. I think the phone can ring, and you can actually. I'm all over the place with this. So I think people actually call back and forth.
Yes.
And so my wife picked up the phone when it actually rang. This is fun stuff. This is crazy. All right, I'm going back over here just to look. So like you can read about what's going on, and I guess it'll tell you, kind of keep your progress. So if you've gone through stuff, it'll let you know if you've read it, if you've then experienced that, to kind of keep track of what you've done so far. I know, I'm just kind of all over the place with this, but that's what these type of experiences tend to be. There's so much interaction. This is really fun.
I'm a little freaked out.
So on the other side of that room, they have another phasar scanner here to like, bloop, bloop. Yeah, there we go. And then it gets you in the computer, and I guess you can actually like interact with this and see like actual pieces of media and try to solve more stuff. Again, kind of showing you all that. We'll dig. There's a lot of reading, a lot of stuff going on. Hey, maybe a video log. Would that be better? I don't know. Anyway, it's really cool, like just how this room feels, how it looks, and the interactive parts. While, oh look, yeah, actual little bit of a video there. So what I was saying is like I love all the interactive bits, but like honestly, to show you the visualness of this place is really what it's all about. Going to the side over there, we have what looks like a regular actual exit with like a punch card machine and some lockers. But I just love the way the idea of this movie theater just like blended into everything. Anything in the lockers looks like pretty normal lockers so far. But you got like the water cooler, and now it's like we're in the back room here. There's just so much excitement happening. This is so neat. This is, oh, I love all this. Like, it feels like you're in an actual movie theater that exploded into another dimension. And then look at this over here. This is where we have actual live performances of an actual guy playing. This is insane. Look at this room. Oh my God, I'm going in here. I'm going in. Wow, got this amazing this room is so big, and then an actual player playing the saxophone in the middle there. Real live performances. This is something special. This is fascinating. This is not like a Meow Wolf. This is feeling so far more than a Meow Wolf. I feel like it's taking the idea of a Meow Wolf and just jumping into something completely different. So exiting the jazzy jazz room, we saw some blue light in the corner over here, so I wanted to see what this blue light is. It's beckoning us into, ooh, nifty art room. Oh my gosh, this has already been fantastic. Like, there's something obviously we saw some secret doors. I think like there's crawling things you can go through. You never know where it's gonna take you. This has been so cool. Again, if you've never seen a Meow Wolf, you might not understand, but this is like a Meow Wolf, but like different, more. Big thing in the middle here. Oh, we gotta scan, maybe that'll trigger it. Scanning that. Does that do something? Like, with all the scanners, there's like a little investigation card for you to read and learn about it. Like, again, the way I perceive these places, like, it feels a little overwhelming to me to actually go through, like, scanning and reading and all that. I love just walking in the rooms and being in this looking and trying to absorb it from environmental storytelling. That's my big way. But this is awesome. Let's go across into here. There was that secret passage down there to that room, and it looks like it could go multiple ways. But again, this is very mirror heavy. Very mirror heavy. Where are we going when we go down here? Oh my gosh. It's a little bit of an optical illusion that this looks like it goes down forever. It does not. It goes to here. That's it. That's it. But it looks like it goes a while. And now over here, I love that I can make these shots last so long. This is so cool. This is like a kid's party room. Oh, this is Atlas9 Fun Zone. This is very much like the Pizza Pals Play Zone feeling that we have at the Meow Wolf in Denver. That is one of my favorite spots where it's just like bonkers bananas, like over the top. With these places, you gotta look at this big fun chair. Hi, wife. This is great. This is like, from a 90s nostalgia standpoint, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I just love it. It feels like just a little bit weird, like this garbage can is just like a little bigger than it should be. And again, nope. I think this one's not a real garbage this time. But like, they have these oversized like presents, oversized table, big drink cup. This is hilarious. So leaving the Atlas9 Fun Zone, we enter the popcorn room. It's just an explosion of popcorn and craziness. They got a whole drink pull apparatus here. Man, I need you to film me doing all the silly things, but like, we got these terrified colonels and such. Like, these rooms are so cool. I like that they have the extension of movie theater-ness in all these rooms. I think that's great. There's, again, more secret passages that gets back to that jazz player room, which I think is really cool. This is just, I mean, this is a selfie chance museum galore. But that's what I love more about places like this. It's beyond just taking selfies. It's about experiencing something. And it's just, it's so neat, everything you can see in here. I'm drawn to this room over here. This is neat. It looks like we're in the projection room here. This is, oh, bizarre and bonkers and bananas. Yeah, like this says contained. I'm assuming that means these doors are locked. Yeah, these doors are locked. But, because I'm thinking like Meow Wolf, there's stuff. Oh, this is an interesting one. There's like a projection here. I think this is like, yeah, this is a Prototyzer. Prototyzer. Whatever. It's the thing that made, I think, everything go bonkers. Let's do it again. Make more bonkers stuff happen. Let's see. Put your hands in there. Does that do anything? I thought it might start it. Maybe not. I haven't read the instructions. I don't know how it works. So this is neat. It says you select a jar sample from the shelf. So you select the jar sample from over here. You put it into this and you analyze the sample. So my wife has started putting it in, and now it's like, you put it in, it lit up, it started doing things, doing fun stuff. This is really cool. Like this is on a different level, this stuff. Like, I wonder if this would work. Let's try another one. Oh geez. Yeah, this one has teeth. Okay, let's see. Does this do anything? Oh, it lit up. Oh, a second one. Okay, we got two in there. Go ahead, scan. Maybe this is what starts it. Okay, Now that we got 2 there, did anything happen? We still don't know how it works. Oh, wait. We're hearing sounds. Oh, honey, we turned on the projector. Look at that. We got some like real wind effects. Oh, we're doing something interesting. We're doing something different. This is crazy. Just gonna back up a little so you can see it happening. Did we accidentally open up another portal? All right, we tried a different combination to see if it does anything different. It is doing some different stuff. That looks like the stuff that's like in here, like you could see this toy in there, and it made the shape on there. So I think if you put different combinations, you get different things, which is cool. But something else I'm enjoying is like this whole station here. There's so much to look at. This is fantastic. This is really phenomenal what I'm seeing here. And like they have phones and stuff where you can actually dial on them. So like what, like let me just show you. So it's an actual phone and there's actual numbers, and then right there they have like numbers for you to dial. And when you dial them, they have recordings and things on the other side to like tell it, like give you some lore, some connections. It's really neat. All right, leaving that room finally to see where we are now. It looks like we're a little bit under the sea. Oh my gosh, look how big and open this is. This is amazing. Wow. It's like something I love at Meow Wolf is when they have the big open rooms with a lot happening, and this has been constant already. Big open rooms with a lot happening. Like look at this wall, there's a bunch of toys on it. There's like netting. It's like, I don't even know what it's like. That's the whole point. This isn't like anything. Just exploring that room some more. There's like stuff hidden in the corners. There's again another selfie chance with this squid tentacle. There's all these toys like in here, like there's bouncy balls up there. There's like ball pit balls there. There's a bunch of like Star Wars, obviously Millennium Falcon, bunch of toys just hiding in here. This is all so cool what we have here. And like you can interact with this and make it spin. Like this is just so cool. The more I'm looking around, the more I'm finding there's like, looks like the part of a boat up there. Like it's just something like this is a 2-story experience. This is, if you can hear the excitement in my voice, it's because I'm insanely excited at what we haven't found yet. This is, wife, she's been attacked by the Kraken! Release my wife, the Kraken! Popping back in that popcorn room to go to the other side because it's a Twizzler room. It's just full of String Thing. If you know String Thing, it reminds me very much of String Thing more than Twizzler. This is bonkers bananas. It's funny how like if you don't turn around and go back for a second, you might miss some stuff. Like, you know, Cloud String Thing. Going into this back room because I was beckoned by this big now showing sign. There's a few ways we can go. We can go to the right, but there's still room on the left here. I love this. Now we're under that big net. And like, look at this. There's this beaver down here, and he's doing, what is his name? Dr. Hubert D. Beaver. I love Dr. Hubert D. Beaver. That's great. I want to see, is there something in this? Can you lift this? You can't. Wait. Nope, that's not a lifting thing. Oh, look at that. That's neat. So like, yeah, if you scan on the thing there, it'll put you into the actual, the poster of the movie there a little bit, which is, again, it's a neat thing. Again, there's some interesting interactive bits here. I love this TV space though. I love that we have all these actual VHS tapes. I think that's cool. I think this is like, if I had money, time, and space, I would make a room like this. Probably with just one TV. But I like, oh, wife scanned a thing and started things happening. I don't know what. Oh, this was great. Like, well, look at these. They got like, even, I think these are pretend ones here. These are pretend VHSs, but they're like bigger. And nope, can't interact with them, but it is neat. This is non-stop coolness. So we just discovered these things actually do something. It's like a piano or like when you touch certain ones of these, it makes the music happen. So like she touches one and it makes the sounds. Like everything's interactive. Going back through the big space, not space, but like underwater room to see what's behind rope curtain number 1. Ooh, where are we? Looks like we're somewhere secret-y. Oh, you touched something?
Yeah, well, I scanned it.
Oh, you scanned?
And it gave me the key.
Oh, so you got a key signal, a symbol, and then there's like a map thing here. There are like, again, little things for you to read if you want to like try to learn about the Crystal Caverns, like what this is, what's happening here. It looks like there's a door hiding somewhere here, but because we're seeing light come through, but I'm not sure if there's any actual door in this room or this is just I think this is just it. I think this is the whole thing. But I wonder if those are like exit, like emergency things. Or somehow, nope, I think that it's flashing. It's flashing. So much flashing. Moving into this room across that way, it says water main access on the inside of the door. And it looks like we're kind of like in like a janitor place. I guess the water main. And yes, more lights, more craziness, more sounds, more interactives. It is really neat. Again, so much you can sit down and scan and read and learn about like what's going on. Some more secret passages if you're agile enough. I am almost 40 years old. I am not agile enough. But it's like there's like a Flux Capacitor looking thing here, where I think if like you move some of these things at the same time. Wife, try moving both of these at the same time. Try do maybe scan and then try do it. Yeah. It looks like, because it looks like to me that these individual things influence these over here. We need more power. We need more Volcranium capacity in the Flux Capacitor. All right, it's Clutch's time to shine. It doesn't feel like anything. Clutch might have done something. It got freaky for a second. It felt like it was about to explode or something. I just want to make sure if it does explode, I capture it. I'm not sure, but it made more flashes than normal. That was exciting. And then sort of anticlimactic. Now it just feels peaceful and serene. Going this way out that door, and we're kind of, I think, back near the front. So I think this is kind of a checkpoint scan. But when we come back over here, this is kind of one of the front areas we could have started at, because if you look to the left, that's where we fully started. And like, we were in that jazz room. This is I think that's the secret way to get to, yeah, the projector room in there. That's the projector room. So we're kind of back near the start. Oh yeah, you see how like the foresty jungleness blends in with the theater start. Oh, and here's another fun movie poster thing you can scan to put yourself into the movie poster. Hey, look at his, the wife. Woo, you're Mossman. Mossing up that mound. Let's see Clutch Mossman.
Oh my
God. Clutch Mossman is looking a little bit adventurous. Hey. Okay, we are back in the jazz room, having a jazzy old time. But the reason we're going back in the jazz room is to see what's on the second level. So as you can see on the second level, it definitely goes to more theaters, more spaces, more interesting stuff. The actual room is just incredible. And again, I think there's multiple shows down there, or there might be shows in other places. I think there's an actual movie theater we haven't seen yet. But we're just gonna keep walking, seeing what we discover, because who knows what's behind the corners here. Whoa, that's not what I expected. I don't know what I expected, I never know. But there's like, let's see, does this mode selecting? Does that do anything? This almost looks like, yeah, it does spin, there you go. Yeah, wicka wicka. Wicka wicka, oh yeah, diddly down to dan diddly dang diddly do. Why is it a hillbilly song? Looks like we got a whole bunch of like reels from movies in here. Got a whole bunch of interesting things. There looks like a secret door back there. And some more interesting stuff hiding. Ooh, the floor got squishy. Like it's getting like more secret stuff to look at. I just like all these tins for all these movies, all these cinema reels. This is very cool. I sing that a lot in different formats because it is all cool and interesting, and I can't stop. I don't even know what to say, but all this is just so fascinating. All right, we saw someone go through this door. We saw a sneak peek, so I think we're kind of gonna know what's in here, but oh, of course, absolutely. Yep, we've entered a spaceship. Oh, that's cool. I got some flora growing, or fauna. I always get those mixed up. Tell me in the comments, is it flora or is it fauna? Anyway, this is interesting. Again, big room. I guess there's an actual restroom over there if you need that. And then there's more interfacing to do. Again, on these big screens, I think it gives you an update of how far you got through certain parts to see, because I think, again, each like room is like a different movie, and it tells you like what you scanned. So this is where you can kind of check how far have you gone and what you need to like still do. So if you're really following the story, which we're loosely following it, you can really dive in deep by looking at all those little things, and this helps you figure out how much have you done. Got these big secret drawers over here, and they don't open, but I think if you look close, you can almost you can maybe see the secrets of Atlas9. All right, we found a door out of this place. Let's see where we are. Oh, we found the speakeasy. My wife is so happy that she found the speakeasy. This is something there's like a secret speakeasy and we found it, which I don't think it was meant to be too hard to do, but this is wonderful. Got a cute little, this place like legitimately can stop, get a drink in here and enjoy yourself. I'm excited to see what's on the other side of the speakeasy, but when we look out the window here, we have found, I think, that main theater space that I've been looking for, where I think they do, again, like real, actual big shows at some point. But I think we're gonna take a small break and maybe get ourselves a drink. So while we're here, I just want to show you, this is called the Speakereasy. And so they got different cocktails for $14 a piece. They got beer, they got some wine and spirits. You can actually take the drink and walk around with it. So I think instead of just sitting down, I think my wife's gonna get a drink, and we're gonna keep this tour of Atlas9 continuing. We got our drink and we're gonna head out now and see where we end up. I'm curious to see what side of the room we're on. So let's look back. Ah, look at that. So that's cool. This is the speakeasy is behind this electrical hazard door. That's not a door. So it looks like we're in the projector room, with what I think might have been another one of those big things that caused the interdimensional thing that got you, like, again, very much into the multiverse of movies and such. This thing is cool. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but movie, like, projector thing. I want to go to the other side and look at it a little more closely here. Look at this thing. This is awesome. I love that they built this for this experience and, like, made it look like this, and that it's just, this is bonkers bananas, and that you can kind of look over and see into the actual theater, which we'll obviously get to whenever we get there. It's hard to say. Let's see what's in here. Normal stuff. What's in here? More normal stuff. This is becoming very ordinary. All right, so we've decided not to go directly into the theater because we know it's that way, so we're gonna go through this door and see what's out here. Ooh, oh, we're back on the balcony. That makes sense. I'm starting to figure out a little bit of what's going on in this place. So we came up, we walked over there into the spaceship, we found the speakeasy back there, and then we just now walked out of this. So the Starbot is what gets you to the top of that theater with the big projector, and then you can get the speakeasy, and then we got buttons? Nope, just fun light, wait, huh? Aha! I scan? Nothing! All right, going around that corner to see what else we got over here. Looks like we can go left down this, like, I guess become kind of brick hallway, like you're in a back alley. Or you can go over here where there's some interesting, just like, more like, it looks like something burst out there. It burst out there. Ooh, decisions! All right, we're going this way. This way was opposite of what I kind of feel like I know is. So don't know what's over here, and that's what makes it more fun to go where you don't know. We're like in the back alley. It feels, so we're on the second floor, but it feels now like we're in the back alley of like a theater here, where like, I do feel like we're gonna get like mugged, and then our kids will become Batman. So this is a small little back alley, and it takes you into, ooh, creepy sort of seance room. Well, this is neat. This feels like it has interactive stuff here. Why does this, it feels like something could open. Like, I see, sometimes with some of these places, I see like lights behind stuff, but I think it's like regular, just like mechanics and stuff, nothing actually that special. But like, this is neat. There's like a ticking clock in here. There's a time thing up there. This is a neat little room. It's kind of creepy. I can't get the full scope because it's kind of a tight room. Yeah, the more I'm looking around this room, there's another sword there, some bones there. It's like, I don't know, it feels like we're in some sort of like, I don't know, secret society, underground cult room. But the real question is, what's behind curtain number 1? It is, ooh, mirror bricks. Wow, this is interesting. Oh, yeah, more infinity mirrors and lots of weird stuff. Like, again, very much like a Meow Wolf, where like you have no idea what you're gonna see anytime you go through any doorway. But I love that it's completely different. My brothers, we're all here again. How do we keep showing up at the same place at the same time? This is weird. This feels like we're on a different planet now. It got warmer in here. That was interesting. Is this interactive at all? Or is it just we're having a good time? Oh yeah, there's some words up there trying to tell you what's going on. Or actually, I have no idea what's going on. That's the whole point. Let's go back and say hello from the other side. Another room that is a little disorienting in here. Like, this is, it's actually kind of sizable. There's no scanning things in here. It's just very disorienting. Yeah. And I think it's a dead end, this place. We have not found any other door to leave this other than where we came in. Oof, big, bright things. This is neat because I feel like sometimes when you see these kind of rooms, it's just mirrors, but with the screens, and then it's also on the ceiling, it's also on the floor. Like, it really gives this space, it feels humongous. But it's really just me and you, Clutch. It's just us. Back in that secret underground society room, and we're gonna leave down the hallway the opposite way we came. More just stuff. Like, if you look on the wall, there is like some creepy, like, lore looking stuff.
Super Saiyan.
He went Super Saiyan over here, and he also got a rupee from Legend of Zelda. We're crossing our references here. It's getting a little bonkers bananas. More bonkers bananas than it already was. But yeah, just some more hallway, not hallway, back alleyness. Like, that was it. That was all the back alley, and then we're out here to where we sort of started. Okay, that's its own loop. That's its own loop, which means we gotta go in one of these. Shall we go this way? I think I recognize that net. I do recognize that net because it's the second floor of the nautical room. So we're on, the backside of that ship, and it's like, I love this. I didn't notice this before. It looks like these things are like attacking the net or something. It looks like, shoom, like something is attacking. But this is cool. I didn't realize, I think I did recognize there was a second floor here, but now that I'm up here, for some reason I didn't really think about that I was gonna be up here, and now that I am up here, I'm very excited. Let's go in the net hallway. And here it is, the net hallway. And we gotta beware of the beaver. We saw the beaver before, because I guess he built this dam. That makes sense. Oh, look at this. So look at, these drums connect to the light, and that's how it goes back. It's hard to see through the net, but like hitting that, yeah, go ahead, hit it again. Oh, we go opposite ways. Hit it, yeah. So that shoots it out there. It's like you're attacking the ship out there. So hitting that causes the gun to attack, and that was them coming back. So, let's see if I can try to squeeze through. Okay, you can see it there. This is me hitting it. I'm hitting it to make that purple one, that pink one, and I just destroyed that skunk. Get the skunk! Gotta get the skunk! From the weird net hallway to the very plain green hallway. But what is at the end of the green hallway, you ask? Why, it's the other side of the net room. Did you know? It was so obvious. Something we missed was outside of that. Again, that was like one loop. And then you scan here, and then did it do something?
No.
Didn't do anything, but there are swords up there. Swords! So we're heading back into this projector room because we want to make our way to the theater, because we have not been to the theater yet. And so we want to get in there because I think there's still stuff also on the first floor that we haven't seen yet. This is cool. You can actually see the speakeasy now hiding there. It's not really the most secret speakeasy. But then here we have an actual theater space. It's just a funky theater space. I think there's some live performances in here at some points. I didn't see anything advertised as exactly when they would be. But you can actually sit here, and actually if you go down, looks like there are some scannable things in parts of the different parts. So that's kind of neat. So like, look, in the middle, there's some actual interactives. So let's see, my wife, you got an interactive thing there. What happens? What happens? You scan that, and then you got your slushy drink. Slushy drink, not doing anything.
I don't think it does anything.
It's just scanning another thing to say that you've scanned another thing. But again, there's actual like places to go up there, I think. I think we can exit down over there. And I do believe they show like real movies here. So like the idea is that like this theater exploded and caused everything we're seeing. This is really cool just to have this actually here. So I went to the top corner of the place over here to kind of peek, and like, I guess you can't actually walk into here. I think this might be legitimate stuff up here. I think this might be where they actually control the movies and the stuff on the screen. So we can't actually walk into that room because I think it's a regular, normal room. But we can look at the front side of that projector system here, which is really neat, and like looking in the room as well. Just, I love the way it like interacts with each other, and like looks like it's like bursting out there and like stuff went awry. I think that's so cool. So I couldn't catch it on camera because I was accosted by these four performers here who are like, they're kind of like stage manager people, and they're just doing fun performance-y things. And they came up to me, they made me talking to the cone. Again, couldn't get it on camera because they just kind of cornered me and I wasn't ready for it, but it was hilarious. It was very fun. And now they're just being bonkers bananas. So we're sitting here just in the theater enjoying ourselves after being accosted by the four quadruplets that we met and because I think there might be performances in here. We're not 100% sure, so we want to stick around just in case. But they're putting a lot of really fun stuff on the screen. They have like fun fake movies and fake like trivia facts about those movies, and it's just really neat actually to sit in here and just like see it playing, because we've been here like 10-15 minutes and it hasn't repeated yet, so it's been really kind of neat. Well, that was a good time in the theater, but we did not see any live performance, so we might have just not been here at the right time. If you see it later, we'll see it later. But look, this really looks like a regular old theater, exiting probably for real sound deprivation purposes, so it stays in there. But let's see what we have around the corner then. Oh yeah, we're just like really right at the relative front. I think that's that makes sense. So if we went at the very beginning, went to the left, and then if we'd gone to the right, it would have just been right in there. So actually that room I was just pointing to doesn't take you back to the theater. That was just part of a different area we had not quite been in yet. So like we were over there, didn't quite come into this, where there's some you know, John McClane duct work crawling, but there's more like interactive stuff back this way that you can do. You can do some more like interactive with the joysticks and more nodes and things. So there's different layers as well over here. I didn't realize there's only, it looked like so far, one way into the movie theater. Okay, so for you, my wonderful audience, I'm gonna try going and doing the John McClane thing and going to the ducts to see what we can find, because I'm curious enough. I'm gonna see what this does, because I don't know if this like dead ends. Looks like you have something down there that is interesting. Not much here. I'm gonna see what I can do. It's big enough that I can kind of scoot. I'm gonna scoot for you because this is interesting. I'll catch you at the other end of the duct. All right, I made it to the end of the ducts. You can see that other entrance over here, but I'm seeing, I think there's a secret movie theater entrance here. Let's go check this out, because I can see like, there's the gloopiness on the top here, and like, let's see what happens. Where do we come out exactly? This is funny. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh. I'm back in the theater. This is hilarious. That's so funny. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get out, show it to you. So we just exited the theater, but like, there's a secret thing down there that gets you, that ductwork actually gets you there. That is fantastic. All right, we're jumping back to something that we missed from the beginning because we went a different way and never got back. So back in the secret cooler door to see what we can find here. Oh, there's a million pictures in here. Interesting. And you scan that, and then I think it's gonna make you look like, yeah, you're on the wall over there.
Oh my god, I'm so pretty!
Yeah, and then it'll put you like you're an old-timey person in like these old photographs. It's like a sort of creepy room with all the faces looking at me, staring at me, judging me. There's old-time man Clutch looking all old, and that actually just looks like me. So from that room, it looks like you're in the back side of a photo booth, so like this looks like an interesting way to do it. So we're gonna sit down here maybe and try it out. Oh goodness, here we go. Here, we're up there. Hello, us. Let's see. I think you can do this for free as part of your thing. So you do it.
Oh.
And oh, hey, it's us. It's Clutch and Wife. Aha! And oh, it's gonna do it again. Oh. We're very loving. We're very loving. One more. That's so cool. And I think it's free. And then it looks like, yeah, it actually prints it out for you.
Oh my God.
You don't even have to pay for that. That's fantastic. Wonderful. So now that we went through the back side of the photo booth, let's see what's on the actual outside of the photo booth. Makes a lot of sense that we end up in the arcade. Look at that, we're back at the front. So that photo booth is a real photo booth that goes into the secret room. Now there's a second one over here that I think is just, yeah, regular photo booth, but that one actually has a secret passage. That is fantastic. So we're in that front arcade as like we started, and again, all the games are free to play, is what they said, so you can do that as part of your admission. Part of, as I joked, one of the perks of being an agent here. But then I want to go look at the concessions across the way, because there seems like there's lots of delicious sounding concessions. Like it smells like a movie theater in here, which is really cool. So like it got all your classic kind of looks like movie stuff. Like they got popcorns, I see nacho cheese stuff. They got lots of candies that you would get normally at a movie theater. You can also get some alcohol, it looks like, in the corner there. But this is really cool that, like, again, the front definitely feels like an old school movie theater, and then it just goes off the walls, bonkers bananas. So at this point we're wandering around trying to see what we haven't seen, looking for live performances. We're back to the jazz guy, but now we got this fun lamp lady over here, just walking around, being a lamp lady. No big deal. Like honestly, the live theater, live actor interaction part of this is really special. We're back in the theater, waiting for a show, because we asked when it started, and now we know. I rhymed. Oh, something is happening. They're getting rid of the ropes. He's getting rid of the ropes so that we could see, because with the ropes we couldn't see. Oh, here we go. I think we're gonna get some actual live performance here. I think we're at the right place at the right time. So enjoy some highlights of some live Atlas9 performance. The audience is now deaf. Well, there you have it. There's some highlights of the show from Atlas9. I don't know if every show is the same, but that was very neat. 3 different performances, doing some fun stuff. That was cool. Again, that's all part of the experience here. Fantastic. So we've seen, I think, most everything on the inside of the theater portion, and so now we're coming back out to Splice Brothers. We want to see what Splice Brothers is all about in here, because it didn't seem like there was any direct connection to Splice Brothers from inside the exhibit. Now, when you have the wristband, they said you can come in and out all day as long as you have the ticket. So we're just going to check out Splice Brothers, because I think you can get like real pizza in here. Yeah, it connects to the concession stand over there, but it just feels like another extra place, like if you wanted to stop in and get a snack. Again, I don't think you need to even have a ticket to Atlas9 to come in here. You can just come in here for fun. So yeah, it's got that really cool light over there, and it's just, I think, just emulating regular old pizza place. It's still really cool. It smells good in here, I'll tell you that. So to show you the menu, like it is like, again, real place to get real food. Again, I don't think you need a ticket to Atlas9 to come here if you wanted to, where they got like some appetizers, some salads, and then you got, you can get a small pizza, large pizza, cauliflower pizza, some specialties, and they also do cocktails over here as well. And, oh yeah, lots of good stuff. So it is like a regular working old place. Like, what this kind of reminds me of, because everything reminds me of something, is at the Meow Wolf in Houston, called Radio Tave. They have a dive bar hidden in the back called Cowboy Heaven, where you can also get real food and stuff. A little bit more themed than that one, but still, this is kind of fun 90s straightforward nostalgia. We will now properly exit through the gift shop. So I'm not seeing prices on the shirts right here, but they got this nice little basic shirt you can get there, and you can see it all on this model over here. But they also have a lot more different shirts if you want. Looking at the prices here, I'm assuming they're like $25, $20 for some of these shirts that we've been seeing. But I'm liking that they have quite the variety here. This is kind of neat. Yeah, there you go, $25 for for that shirt right there. But they have quite a lot that you can do, and I like that the slogan here is "Enter the real world." Yeah. Also got a lot of Splice Brothers Pizza here, like merch for that. So like again, if you know Clutch loves his branded merch. Lots of great stuff there, as well as we got like hoodies for Atlas9 and other such over here. And then they have an amazing amount of glassware, like Atlas9, like ice, like those are some of the drinks we saw. You get stuff from like Facade, cool different drink vessels here. You can get the different posters from the different movies if you want. Like they got really quite a lot of really cool stuff. Like some more over here. You can get candles, and you can even get these characters from the movies that we were seeing before. Like if you really dive deep into the lore, you might really enjoy getting these. Like this is a lot of cool stuff here. Got some fun magnets over here for $8. Some with like Splice Brothers Atlas9 and like your basic Atlas9 one over here that I like that as well. So that's pretty nice. Now something that my wife is doing is apparently with all those movie posters we saw that you can get like your face on, you can get one of those for free as part of being a member here. I don't know, being like, you know, doing the Facade thing. So you can get one of those for free, which is kind of cool. So just a point of clarification about that poster, you get one actual printed poster for free. It's not just emailed to you for free. You get it literally, if you want to, printed for free. So thank you for coming with me for my first ever experience to Atlas9. Now, this place was fantastic. Now, I love these like immersive and interactive experiences, but this one, like if you've been to Meow Wolf's, if you've been to other worlds, this one felt completely different. This was fantastic. The way there was like kind of a central theme of the movie theater exploding, and then like each room felt like its own special movie, like extension of that idea. That was really cool, and I really enjoyed how the more you got deep into it, the more you understood it. Now, I didn't go as deep into like figuring out like the anomalies and such like that. I really just like taking in the vibes and all the fun things that you see around, so I think it's up to you to come here, really discover those fun anomalies and weird things. But I did like that there was live performances. I think that was a great thing, that like it's just part of the package, that you can go to the arcade, and that there's all the fun food and like the Splice Brothers Pizza, like so many great things here. So like, even if you've been to a Meow Wolf, because going in I was wondering how much it was going to be like it's like, it feels like it's an extension in evolution of what a Meow Wolf is. So I feel like it's totally worth it to get to Kansas City, come to Atlas9, check it out. It is definitely in spirit like a Meow Wolf, but completely different than a Meow Wolf, and I love it for that. Like this was awesome. Now, if you did enjoy going around Atlas9 with me, obviously I've been comparing it to Meow Wolf's a lot, so if you want to see all the Meow Wolfs, I actually compiled all my trips to Meow Wolf in this big compilation right here. You can see all 5 Meow Wolfs there if you want to go around with me to them. But if you want to check out another fun adventure with me instead, that one is good too. That's a lot of fun as well, a little bit different, but still good times. So hopefully I will see you in one of these in the near future, but until then, I will say goodbye. I am still Clutch.